It's Big Marv!
In the World Wide Web, they call the internet, with different types of social media. Store the information sort of like encyclopedia.
Hey, what is up, you guys? It's Big Marv here, and I wanted to tune in real quick and give you guys a complete walkthrough of the What's Next platform, how to get started, and all the benefits and things that are in the What's Next platform, so you can build and automate your personal brand. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump in and take a look. So you'll see when you go to the What's Next platform, this is the home page that you'll land on, what'snextplatform.com. If you just scroll down, you can see the two plans that we have here. It's either $49 a month or $4.99 for the entire year. It comes with everything, and a lot of people have asked me, why is the cost so cheap? It's because when I got this platform, I wanted to build a platform and make it available to my students, because you need all these things to build and automate a brand online, and I wanted to have an affordable solution that is available for any level of entrepreneur, whether you're just getting started or maybe you've got a company that you've scaled and you're looking to save thousands of dollars a year by jumping to an all-in-one solution. So that's why I have it at this level. Now when you go here, you just select a plan. Now for the purpose of this video, I have a trial enabled and no credit card required. So just FYI, there is no trial. You have to just commit and pay the $50 to sign up and put in a credit card. But yeah, for the sake of this video, I disabled it just so I can create a live account and show you guys how to get through everything. Alright, just give me a second here. Alright, so once you create your account, it's going to walk you through this, right? So first, it's going to welcome you, so you got to proceed. So now this dashboard is where you're going to update your profile, access support documentation, reach out to my team, change your credit card, any things like that. You're going to do it through this dashboard here. Then to the What's Next platform, which is the CRM, which is going to hold all your automation and everything. So you just click create CRM account, and then you're going to fill out this information. So business name, that's a given. I'm going to put myself here. Yeah, Alright, and then time zone, this is what's going to set everything in, like your calendars and things like that in the platform, what time your emails go out, etc., etc. That's the time zone. Phone area code. This is so you can create a Twilio account. Whether you hit yes or no here, you still have to create your own Twilio account. I'm going to wipe out the default one. It's just built into the platform, so I can't remove it. So, and then snapshot. So what this is what funnels, automations, swipes, and things are going to be preloaded into your account based on what you want. Alright, so the wave makers, that's my personal snapshot with my funnels, my automations. This is what I teach in my wave makers group. Agent Lead Academy, I've partnered with Belladonna Rizzo. She is well known in the real estate industry, so if you're in the real estate niche, this is going to be the snapshot that preloads your account with real estate funnels and automations and triggers. Hit Marketing University, that's with my buddy Jeff Caldwell. He runs and teaches people how to market CBD online, so this is going to be preload your account with CBD funnels, automations, and triggers. And then Kevin Leax, he has a list building inner circle where he teaches people how to build solo ads. This is for him and his crew, or if you're a solo ad vendor. So you'd select which snapshot, so that it's going to detail what do you want your account preloaded with. Default is the wave makers, so you can go ahead and choose that, and then this is just your business. So I'm not going to create this account because this just creates a CRM account. I don't need that to show you for this example. So once you create your account, then you'll be able to get to this here. So here in the back end, this is your profile. Security, this is how you would update your password. And plans, this is where you can select a plan. Do you want the monthly plan or the annual plan? This is where you would update your credit card information. And then invoices, this is where you would be able to see all your bills from the prior months, right? And then down here at the bottom, you'll see what's next documentation. That's our support docs. So this will tell you everything you need to know on how to use the platform. And then if you need to reach out to our team, you can click this little bubble here. We have some help requests, or you can just shoot us a message directly. All right, and then obviously if you can also reach out to me here. This is all my social media and my email. All right, so once you get this account set up, you're going to get an automated email that's going to let you log into the actual platform. So now let's take a look at the actual platform, and that's here. So this is, when you log in, this is the dashboard you'll be presented with. So the dashboard is the breakdown of your leads, your pipelines, everything that's coming in. Your reviews. So this is just a snapshot of your analytics, everything that feeds into the platform that you have integrated. All right, conversations. This is everybody that you're messaging, either your Facebook Messenger, because you can integrate your Facebook page. This text messaging, email, everybody that's on your list. You can talk back to them and work with them here. So you can see like my automations going out, sending them text reminders, and then responding to my text reminder saying, yes, I will be there. So that's the conversations tab. Opportunities. And then, by the way, guys, we do have a mobile app. You just install High Level from any Android or iPhone, and you can log into it and turn on notifications. So when you do get people responding to your text messages or Facebook Messenger, things like that, you'll get notified, so you can instantly respond to them from your phone, or you can do it here on the tab on desktop. Opportunities. This is like when people come into your pipeline, you can manage what they're doing in the campaign. So you can see here when they download my lead magnet, if they opt in for my masterclass. So you can see like I'm holding a training. I hold our training every Thursday. So these are people that have opted in for that training. These are people that have booked a call with me. If they complete the survey, they'll automatically move here. Do they start the program, etc., etc. So that's your pipeline management. You can have as many pipelines as you want. You just build them. They're all custom, and you can dial it into use. So I can show you another example here. This is someone where we're pulling new leads. They go from new to hot. If they filled out a survey, they booked with this, confirmed, did we sell them services, so it just depends on you and what your needs are. You would dial it in for you. Here's one where we're doing a lead magnet with a video series, so we can tell when people opt in, did they watch the intro video, did they watch training 1, and this is a brand new campaign. But then you can see, did they watch the replay, did they book a discovery session, did they complete the survey, and it's all automated. These are set up with triggers here on the platform. And then under marketing, you have campaigns. So this is where you can build your automated campaigns. It shows you everything. You can see delivery rate, bounce rate, open rate, click-through rate, and people going through and consuming the content. So that way you can dial in your automations and tell, like, okay, this automation is performing, because this automation is just killing it right now, because we've got a really solid open rate, 7% click-through, 16% click-through, 12%, 25%. But you can see, like, if it drops, like, why is this one 20%, drops all the way down to 7, then goes back up? So that tells me that this email, there's a problem in that sequence I need to update. So that's one of the good things about having the stats right here, is you can really dial in your automation, and you can send text messages, emails. These are all the different things that you can trigger through a campaign. Facebook Messenger message, email, voicemail drop, text messaging. You can wait, you can call them, you can add a task for your team, you can even webhook the data out to somewhere else because there's an open API and you can send that data wherever you want it. Bulk requests, this is how you can send out a one-shot email to your campaign or one-shot text message. You just set up your bulk request. Trigger links, this is how we're driving a lot of the automation in the back end, because you can set up trigger links and all your automation that's going to fire those things. So you can say, oh, they clicked and watched my video training, so now I can move them in my opportunity based on that trigger link, or I can send them email automations, I can send them text messages. You can trigger anything off of them clicking and utilizing the trigger links. We got a form builder, so you can build forms, you can embed these forms on any page, or you can put them here on your funnels. If you have a WordPress site, you can you build the form out, so you get all your standard fields. You can have custom fields that you can create and dial in. You can style the form however you want to style it. Here's custom CSS for you gurus that know CSS and you really want to dial in your funnels your forms. And then when you integrate form, it gives you an embed code, or you can get a link here where you can just send somebody this link to fill out the form, or there's a form element in the funnel builder and the website builder where you can use the form right there inside your funnel or website that you build here on the platform. Then we have survey builder, which surveys are a little different than a form, so it's a survey. You're going to get like a type form, it walks you through, you get a little percentage bar at the bottom, it's multiple steps. So this is how you just set up multiple slides, and it works the same way. Standard fields, custom fields, you can dial in the styling. Here's your options here, so you can even have the Facebook pixel events fire. It fires the standard Facebook pixel events when things happen on your form. Sticky contact, this would take the information from the survey and pass it on to the next page that the end user goes to. You can dial in your footer, and then when you integrate survey, you get the same options. You can embed it, so like if you have a WordPress site or some other kind of site that you need it embedded on that's not in the platform, you can do that. You can have a link where you can just send someone directly to the link to fill out the survey, or again, there's a survey element in the funnel builder that will allow you to use that survey on any page, any website. SMS and email templates is where you can just create messaging templates that you can use in your different marketing campaigns. HTML builder, whenever that's more for when you're building emails, right? Because the email builder is just a standard email builder. There's nothing fancy about it. So like to achieve an email that looks like this, you have to write custom HTML to make that happen. So you can use the HTML builder to do that. It's a drag and drop builder that enables you to build HTML, and then you would just build and style your email however you want to style it, and then you click this button here. You can copy this code and paste it into your email source code and use that. I personally don't use the HTML builder that's built into the platform. I use a service called befree.io. That's what I recommend you guys using if you really want to create some beautiful emails and you don't know HTML and you don't want to mess with HTML. If you do know HTML, then feel free to write some custom HTML emails and put them in here. But that's how we got these emails that look so well in here. And because with BeFree, it gives you the source code that you need to paste in, and so it looks good on desktop, and they optimize it for mobile. If you use the built-in HTML builder, you will need to know HTML and how to modify it to make it work across the board, which is why I like utilizing this, because really it's a drag and drop builder, and like you can edit the message. It's like any traditional drag and drop builder that you're ever going to use. So you can see this is one of my emails, right? And you can even put the trigger links and variables and all the things that work right inside the What's Next platform, and it'll copy and work. So you can see here I'm using my trigger links from the platform. I'm using my location name variable, my address variable, my unsubscribe trigger link. Like it all feeds, it all works. It's just code. So you can really build these emails, and then you export, copy the HTML, and it's going to give you the HTML code that you can just paste into any email campaign. So that's your two options with building emails in the platform. Now let's jump into reporting. So you can pull in Facebook ads. I'm not running Facebook ads right now on my profile. So this is just giving you sample data. This is how it would look if you did have your Facebook ad account connected and running through this. You can see the data that it pulls in. So it does have a direct integration with Facebook ads, so you can pull all that information in and see your reports in one place. Then scheduling, it has built-in calendars. So if you use a service like Calendly or ScheduleOnce, something like that, that's what this is going to replace. So you can have full automated appointments. You can run a team through here. If you have a team, multiple people running it, you can schedule appointments. You can build calendars. This client is using ScheduleOnce. They haven't switched to my platform because ScheduleOnce does allow you to have multiple calendars embedded together to where they can reference each other's availability and make sure you don't get double booked with multiple users. That functionality is not in here yet. It's built for one end user to utilize the calendar, but this is what it would look like if you did have a bunch of appointments booked, right? So you can do any of these, and then all of these are triggers, right? So I showed you guys opportunities earlier. So this is like when you have, no call, no show, didn't show up, canceled call, rescheduled. You can create triggers for all of that information. So if you cancel somebody's call or reschedule somebody's call, it'll automatically moving back and forth in your pipeline. Reputation, this pulls in your reviews from Facebook and Google. So this will give you all of your reviews, and then you can respond directly to a review that somebody's left. You can see here where I've been responding to people that have left me reviews. Review requests is where you can send out requests, because you can send out requests to your end users. You can check in a client, and that'll send them an email that says, hey, leave a review, let us know how your stay here was, and you can see those there. Then you have your contacts and smart lists. You can dial in your contacts. Here, I don't really want to show all my contacts off to you guys, but here, let me go to a dummy account. So contacts, this is where you'd be able to sort all your contacts. You can add bulk tags, you can remove tags, you can bulk delete contacts, import, export contacts. You can search for them. You can dial in what columns do you want to show up. You can search for their name. You can create filters based on tags, based on their pipeline data, based on appointments, based on all kinds of things. You can build your list that way. And then now let's get into the good stuff, the funnel builder and the website builder. So we have a funnel builder, a website builder, and a membership site builder. So funnels would replace things like Clickfunnels, Leadpages, GrooveFunnels, like WordPress, anything you're using right now to build the front end marketing message. So you can see here, here's my webinar funnel, right, for people to opt into my training. So you can build a fully functional funnel in here. And if you are coming over from Clickfunnels, we have a one-click import. When you add a new step, you would just put the name for the page, the path that you want, and then your Clickfunnels URL to that page, and you can import every step one at a time. The only pages it doesn't support is membership sites. There might be a couple other ones, but That's the only one I've run into a wall with. And then websites, these are like full-blown websites. The only thing our websites don't support right now is blogs, but blogs are coming. I'll let you guys know as soon as we support blogs, but you can see this is a fully functional website. They load crazy fast, and you can modify and build all of your pages right here inside, link them together. You can see the stats of your website. I mean, this is not a live website, so I don't have any stats on here, but if it was a live website, you'd be able to see page views and opt-ins. If you have forms or surveys on those pages, it'll show you that data. Settings is where you can set a custom domain, your favicon, any tracking data that you want on there. And then this is a website that's built. I just have a dummy website in there to show you guys, what you can build on the platform. Funnels, we do have stats and funnels. I didn't show you that, but you can go here to stats, and it'll show you. So you can see I just launched this funnel this week, and so you can see here's my unique page views, opt-in rate, and then if you have sales and things built into your funnel, it'll give you that information as well. Then we have membership sites. Now the membership site is built on the same as the Kajabi backend. So if you're familiar with Kajabi, it functions the same way that Kajabi does. I don't know why it's taking a minute. Okay, so this is actually, let me go to an account where I just built out a membership site so you can see an actual live membership, because there's not even a dummy site built in mine yet. So let me go back there and show that to you guys. Man, there's so much on this platform. I'm already 20 minutes in. I haven't even covered everything that you can do here. So here, give me a second. This is one I've been helping one of my motivated maniacs put together. His name's Dr. Kev. I've just been loading this in here from one of his Facebook groups. But you can see here, you build your course, you have your structure, you can upload your own video. It's hosted native in the platform. You can upload up to 4 gigs in one file. You can set your thumbnail, so like it literally functions. If you're used to using Kajabi, it functions the same way. So you do have some styling limitations for dialing it in, but you can set your custom thumbnails. You can set custom anything. You go here to customize. This is how you set the actual overall look, where you can set the header up here. This is what the membership site looks like when they go through and work through all the different lessons. Your instructor name, like this is where you would dial all those different things in. Offers, this is where you can create offers, because you have your products here, right? But let's say you wanted to bundle these two together, you can create an offer where you essentially grant them access to both of these two in a single offer, right? And then settings is where you would set your site details, custom domain, and such for your membership site. And the membership site is still brand new, so there's more changes and things coming. That's just the base functionality that we have right now. And then once you get past funnel building, website building, memberships, now we go into triggers. This is where all the magic happens. So everything that you want to happen in the platform, you can make happen with a trigger. So literally, if they opt into your form, what do you want to happen? If they book an appointment with you, what do you want to happen? So you would trigger all those different actions, right, to move them through the different pipelines. So you can see here with Dr. Kev, we have it set up where people are opting in. Did they actually download the book? Did they purchase the book? Did they download the digital purchase? Et cetera, et cetera. So that's triggers are how we're making all those things happen, right? So you can see here what happens. They submitted this form, DYP intro, then we're going to tag them, then we're going to send an email to Dr. Kev letting them know, hey, you got a new lead, then we're going to add them to campaign, then we're going to update the opportunity saying they opted in, right? So that's what the triggers are for. The triggers are how you map out all the different actions that are going to happen on the back end. And then settings, this is where you would set your calendars, right? So you have your calendars that you set in here. Like if you wanted to build a custom calendar, right, you'd set all the variables that you want for those appointments to function. You can calendar your availability. You can sync it with Google Calendar, so your schedule stays consistent. You get the notifications, and you don't have to worry about double booking because it's linked with your live calendar that you use. SMTP, you need a SMTP to make all the email functionality function. So I personally recommend SendGrid. SendGrid's pretty easy, they're straightforward, but you can use SendGrid or Mailgun or Sendinblue. You can use Amazon Web Services. You can use Google G Suite. Like, doesn't really matter. You just add whatever service you want, Gmail, Yahoo, SendGrid, or other, and we can dial it in. Phone numbers, that's for Twilio, so you need a Twilio account. Dr. Kev's not running a Twilio account right now, so that's why you don't see anything in here. But Twilio is the service that sends all text messages and voice drops, and that scales with you. So I mean, if you don't want to send text messages and voice drops, you don't need a Twilio account. You don't need to worry about it. Integrations, that's where you would put in your Stripe integration, integrate with Google, integrate with Facebook, integrate with QuickBooks. Appointment widget, this is like if you want to embed your calendar somewhere, this is where you would get that embed code. You just select which calendar you want here, get that embed code. Review widget is the same way. You can embed this review widget into any website you want. You just set in, you can get rid of the powered by, because by default it'll say powered by Big Marv Consulting. And then colors, you put those in, hit get code, it'll give you the code. You can embed it anywhere you want. Customized communication, this is like whenever you send somebody out saying, hey, will you guys submit a review for me? This is where you can set that out, and the settings of how that goes out. Domains, this is where you can add domains. You can add unlimited domains and map them to your funnels, your websites, your membership sites, however you want. That's how you do it. Tags is what we rely on to fire triggers, fire different automation sequences, send one-time campaigns. You want to tag people for every action that they're taking in your automation, so you can segregate them and send those right messages out to the right people. Facebook form field mapping, this is like if you set up, there's nothing in here because Dr. Kev doesn't run lead form ads, but if you were to run lead form ads, you'd see the fields populate, and then you can map them to custom fields and you use those in your forms and automations. Online listings, this is your Google. Phone calls, this is your call stats, because you can all the calls that come in, you can make calls straight here from the platform, right, using Twilio, or you can do that through the app. You can do that through here, and it'll give you the call stats, any numbers, and you can also record those calls. So when you do go into phone numbers and set those up, you'll have the ability to set up, call forwarding and call recording. Number pool, this is where you would just put all the numbers that you want to use to round robin or going to and from. So that is the What's Next platform. I know this was a long video because there's a lot to chew through because the platform does so much, and then I bet there's still a couple things that I missed. So if you guys have any questions, comments, concerns about the platform, just leave a comment below. I'd be happy to answer any questions that you may have about it. If you'd like to get started utilizing the platform, just go to whatsnextplatform.com, choose the plan that you want, get signed up, and then just reach out to me if you hit any snags or need any help. This is Big Marv. Thank you guys for tuning in. One love.